Cancer Hidden
Welcome
Desires.
back to Kimbition. We are on the Cancer Hidden Desires reading. We're doing a Cancer Hidden Desires reading for my Cancer. So we're pulling some Hidden Desires from the Oracle deck for the collective energy of each zodiac sign. Like I said, we're on Cancer. This is with Cancer intention. And then we're clarifying backwards. We're using, after the Oracle, then we clarify with the Tarot to see what the story is to make the Oracle cards make sense. We could do it the other way, but I like to mix it up. Gives you a different message. All right, any other messages from our hidden desires for Cancer? 1, 2, and 3. No more messages. Okay, we got going down. We got creative, and we got striptease. So we have got Cancers here who like going down. You like going downtown. You like having things go downtown on you. This is about loving, pleasuring other people with their tongue, and most likely reciprocal. It doesn't have to be when you get this card, but that is the potential with that card. It says so. Creative is loves to be artistic and use paint, makeup, props, spice it up. You like spicy sex. And then striptease, you want to put on a show for them as you undress and forbid them to touch you kind of concept. So either you like that done or you like doing that. You take that as it resonates. So, and that also gets into that creative section. So going down, of course, you know, a lot of tongue actions liked, a lot of oral sex could be liked with that card. Creative, you know, creative can go lots of places. But it's really talking about being artistic. Oh, wow. Okay, let me not... Sorry, I got to make sure I don't let the cards, the ones that are really falling. Let's see what we got first before I see if we need to clarify, if we've got enough. First thing out that flipped out was Judgment on its own. So we're revealing your desires here, Cancer, and I feel like you might be either with a partner or looking for a partner where you're making judgment, like talking to people online, you know, social media apps, dating apps and stuff like that, trying to find the people, talking to the people about your desires because you're really looking for that person. Like you've awakened to what you like. This is definitely not inexperienced Cancers here at all. Yes, you're making some judgments, yeah, because you are looking for a serious commitment with the 10 of Cups. This could also speak that you're in a serious commitment with the 10 of Cups and you're passing judgment about talking to your partner about your desires. That could be too. Let's keep going to see if we get the full story. With the Strength also flipped out with the 10 of Cups. It's like you're being strong and brave and trying to have courage in this family unit, whether you're in one or trying to create one to get what you desire. Yeah, but then we have the 7 of Wands, which talks about challenges, competition, again with the courage. We've got the 8 of Cups, which talks about walking away, departing, letting go. With the Knight of Pentacles, which talks about reliability, practicality, persevering, right? And then the King of Pentacles was the final card. So without what we have here, we look at your desires, okay? That's pretty self-explanatory. And I see you here sharing with someone. I really strongly feel I'm picking up on married Cancers that have been together for a while because I have the 10 of Cups and the Strength. You've been through some things, you know, you've been through some challenges, you've had some competitions in this family unit, but it's like you're passing judgment that you no longer want your sex life, your desires to not be taken care of in this happy life. You know, you've been strong, you've been in it, you've been through things, you know, there's been challenges, competitions, and perseverance, but you really need to pass the judgment. Like, this is what I need for my sexual desires to your partner. And you are concerned how this conversation will go down, whether they will leave you with the 8 of Cups, whether you will walk away because they just don't get it, whether they'll be offended and walk away because they do get it and they don't want to agree to it. You are concerned about moving on, letting go, you know, in order to have this sexual growth that you would like to have, this type of hidden desire. With the Knight of Pentacles coming out, it's like you've been very reliable and you've been very practical, and you really are seemingly are tired of that. You don't want to move on to, being too practical, but you also can show with the strength you are holding on to some level for this, situation. And then with closing out of King of Pentacles, I wouldn't say you've completely checked out or completely moving on, but the thought has crossed your mind, because you end on the King of Pentacles, which is abundance, wealth, leadership, stability, generosity, security. And so that's telling me that this relationship has been very reliable, very practical. You've put in work. You don't want to give up on it. You do want to persevere. You end it with the King of Pentacles. So I see you taking a very strong role to make this happen without just walking away, and trying to be strong with the competition and challenges that you're going to have in this family unit, in this partnership, when you discuss your desires. So at the current moment, the judgment is you want to talk more to your partner that you have a serious commitment with, that you've had some challenging times and been strong with, and you feel like this will be another one. This could be another challenge and competition, but you want them to know about how you feel. And you don't want them to move on or walk away from you for having it, but you have to have this conversation. They've been a very reliable partner. They've been a very practical partner. You guys have been working hard together, but you need this to be met. You want to deal with your hidden desires with your partner, and I see you doing it, and I see it not resolving in the week or two energy that we pick up on in these little weekly energy check-ins. So definitely you can check back. We could do it again, see where things are in the love life of our Cancers. But right now, that's what I see you just going ahead and having that conversation no matter how it turns out, because your desires are very important to you. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, and share.